So I'm here by myself at the moment, just waiting for people to come in, and if they want a reading, I'm right here, right now. Oh look, we've got Lisa Sexton. Hello, Lisa. Welcome to my live. Yeah, just doing free readings. I do need some more people to come here. We've got Trent and the G. We've got Lisa Juan. Lisa Sexton again. Stephanie Checo. Sheila Stewart. Lisa Juan again. Long time no see, it's true. Sandra Martin, Sheila Stewart. Obviously, we've said hi. Well, I guess there's 7 people here. So, I wonder why people haven't seen these lives. There's so many of them. Yeah. Candice Scarlett Martin is here. Dampner Waters. Well, actually, the headache did subside. I did have a busy day today as well, so the headache did subside. So, yeah. Lots of people here tonight. Carol Twyman, yeah, Howard Heights as well. Well, right, let's get going, and in no particular order. We're going to start off with Lisa Sexton. So, here we go, Lisa. What comes through for you today? Something wonderful, we hope. Okay, just keep watching the lovely crystal ball. You never know what you might see. So we've got the lucky number 2 for you today. Okay, 2 is very empathic and gentle and kind, and that's what you are. It's just reflecting who you are. Okay, got a lovely man in spirit, but he's not alone. There's a woman with him, and they seem to be bringing forth this little baby that they're holding. Now, this may be one to come, maybe for the family. So that's the good news for you guys. If it's not just for you and yours, that's someone else here trying to make an appearance as well. Hang on. Got to, yeah, I've got a lovely lady there as well. And I want to go right back with her, you know. So first of all, we got the couple with the baby. Then we want to go right back with this one, and she's very smart looking, you know. I think that she's like a nurse or a policewoman, but probably the very early policewoman if that's the case. But she comes across with lots of love and just basically looking out for you. And I get the initial, if I can get it back, it was the initial K. All right, so that could be her initial or someone she's trying to tell you about. So I'm thinking nurse or some kind of authority person, but going back some way with her, you know. So letter K, but I also got the name Diane as well, Diane. So I don't know if that means anything to you, Lisa, but let's take a look at your cards. One card, that's what you get here. Yeah. Right, so what we have for you, my love, is we have this is an interesting one. It's a bit of a warning, actually. Not to trust a certain person. Now, that doesn't mean they're unlovable. You know, it means they're probably very loving in many ways, but they are manipulative, so you can't really trust them. If this is someone that wants to come back into your life, or someone even that's close to you, and they're untrustworthy, that's not changing. So you have to be very careful. Okay, so I shall leave that with you, Lisa. And in no particular order, let's go with we've got Lisa Juan, who said long time no see. Yes, you should have come here. I'm here every night. Well, what days am I here? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, usually. So let's see what we get for you today. Okay, Lisa. I feel very drawn to Wager. That's this little crystal ball right here. Okay, it can be quite intense, this little one. Alright, so we have your lucky number, which is 4. And 4 is amazing because it is a good fortune one, yeah. And it does mean a good connection with the earth and those around you. Okay, so lots of good stuff there. I'm just trying to see what comes through for you now. Okay, light at the end of a very long tunnel. Yeah, I think you've been through some hell, and it's time for you to start again with some things. Okay, but I don't know, I get this sense of happiness maybe, or just acceptance. Yeah. Same there for you. An initial H. Okay, so that could be somebody trying to get through in spirit there. I think we've got a lovely man there, possibly dad. Okay. But yeah, initial H, they just want you to do well. They're just saying to you that sometimes you've just got to let people get on with it and do your own thing, because I know you have a lot of empathy for people, and it's not easy to do that. Yeah. So it's like they're trying to say to you, look, just let them get on with their own problems, That's not an easy thing to do, especially when you're trying to help people, So your card is actually a good one. It's the 10 of Pentacles, okay, which is more to do with money and successful relationships and things just settling down and being a bit more happier than they have been, okay? So you might know where the money's coming from, but maybe you don't know how much. Okay, so that looks quite interesting. So, and in no particular order, okay, let's go with, all right, so we've got Stephanie Chico. Says, when am I uploading more music covers? Well, soon. I've just got a bit of spiritual study that I'm doing at the moment because I'm going to the temple tomorrow, so I need to be working on the spiritual study, so I have times when all I do is play keyboard. I've been kind of obsessed with the gym as well, because I've lost like 2.5 stone, coming up for 3 stone soon. So this is going to be amazing. Anyway, Stephanie, what do we see for you today? Okay. And thank you people for commenting on my hair. I love my hair. Right then, so let's see what we get for Stephanie Chico. Right. So we've got the lucky number for you is 6. So this is an interesting one. You are reaching out for new experiences, and you're going to get them. And life is turning around for you in many good ways. But I get this thing about being stuck in the past, like you're need to move on from certain things, and it's not easy. Yeah, I mean, you want a new kind of life, and yet you're clinging on to the old one. So, kind of in a transition phase there, aren't you? Leave things in the past where they belong, basically, and then you can move on from them. Got people in spirit watching over you. You've got a lovely man here, and I'm thinking of your granddad. There he is. Maybe you can see him a bit clearer. Yeah, all he is just watching over you and making sure that all is well for you. All right, and he hopes all is well. Yeah, no elaborate message, but just wanting you to take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. All right, so it's looking interesting. Yeah, there may be 2 paths you could go down at this time, so be careful what you decide to do. Okay, so let's see what your card is. Okay. Now this is interesting. The only way is up. All right. This is a good card. The only way is up. There, Stephanie. Did I not pin you? I'm gonna pin you again. So basically, with this particular card, the only way is up, and it means that you've been through some tough times, and maybe remembering things from the past can get quite difficult. But you must just leave that behind and understand that it won't get worse for you. It will only get better. All right. Things will only get better from this point. So, very interesting. It's nice when people say I look beautiful. I'm very pleased. I'm very flattered. I've actually lost a lot of weight and want to lose even more weight. I've got a goal that I want to get into a size 12 jeans, and I want to eventually run a marathon. And when I do run the marathon, you guys are going to sponsor me, right? Okay. So, continuing, the next person I'm going to read for. Now, it's in no particular order, all right? So I'm going to go with Sheila Stewart in no particular order. Hello, Sheila. I hope you're well. Right, so I don't know if I've read for you here before. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. Okay. So quick shuffle, and let's take a look, see what comes through for you. Okay. All right. So we have your lucky number, which is 1. Now 1 is like take care of number 1. Okay. Your needs must come first at this time. If nobody else is going to do things to help you, you've got to do it to help yourself. So I'm not saying neglect everything else or whatever, just give yourself that little bit extra TLC that you deserve. Okay. Seeing the end of toxicity in your life, the beginning of something better, and the lovely lady's trying to come through to say hi. Might be your gran or even great gran. I do want to go back some way. So we've got her coming through to say hi, and a couple others over here. Okay. The man over there trying to again come through. But these people are just like family members. I'm just seeing we've got a name or initial. I have initial A. Okay. That may be someone's initial there. I wanted to say the name Alan, to be honest. There's 2 others here, like I said. There you go. Just watching over you, just people in spirit there, family members. Get a good connection to your mum's side of the family. So they're not there to cause you a problem, okay, Sheila? But let's see what message they may have for you, because they're guiding us to a card, obviously. Yeah. So let's just see what we see for you here with your card. Okay. And it is, the Ace of Wands. So there's a way forward in a difficult situation. You maybe can't see it right now, but Spirit will reveal it to you. So you let Spirit do that. You let the cosmic show you the way forward. This is like a beacon of light in a dark place. You'll find your way. Okay. So that is for Sheila. Okay. So we're going with, in no particular order, Trenton the G. Hello, Trenton. Now, let's see what comes through for you. Okay. Hope you're well. And she says, how am I doing today? I'm okay doke. Most people love the mug. Yes. Today this mug contains elixir of life, which of course I mixed up myself being an alchemist. So anyway, so let's see what we have for Trenton. Okay. So here we go. Right, Trenton, this is for you. All right, keep watching that. We have the lucky number today, which is 4, which is amazing good fortune, of course. Good fortune that will last a long time. Okay. Also a good connection with the earth. Seeing something good happening with a relationship as well. So there's something being revealed to you there. Okay. Yeah, things. Oh, that's interesting. I see a fetus, a child. See that? Yeah. Is somebody pregnant? That's what it's indicating, that someone is pregnant, either you or someone around you, family member. So that's going to be something interesting to look forward to. So let's just see here what we get for you. Okay. What card will come your way, Trenton? Let's see. Okay, so we have your card, which is, there you go, you've got your 7 of Cups there, which is really all about making choices. Okay, choices that are really important to you. And you can go down different paths at this time, but I'd say be sure to follow your heart, okay? Because your heart will always want what it wants, and the heart wants what it wants, and you've just got to, fulfill yourself by doing that. If you don't, you'll have reasonable happiness, but it won't be your ultimate happiness. Continuing. Ding. Aha. Okay, so the next person to read for, in no particular order, a moment, we're going to be going with Carol Twyman, who incidentally isn't the only person here waiting for a flat. A lot of us want to move, don't we? Or a new apartment or a new place. A new property. So let's see what we get for you then. Something amazing, I hope. Yeah, quick shuffle. Alright, so with the crystal ball, let's take a look here and see what we get. So Carol, right, so we have lucky number 1 here. Has been lucky number 1 before, but yeah, for you as well. Lucky number 1, take care of this your own self. Alright, something written there for you. If you can just get it back. Come on, what was it? Health. What? Take care of your health. Alright. So I'm not saying anything's wrong. It's just maybe saying for you to have a checkup or just be sure everything's 100%. Okay? Not actually indicating anything wrong. I've got a lovely lady coming through in spirit to say hi to you. She's not alone, but she's the strongest. Okay? And I get the name Bethany. That was a name that came through. Even if it means nothing to you, I want you to just take that, keep it in your mind in case she's trying to tell you about somebody. That could be the case also. Yeah. Alright, so good changes around you. Yeah, you've got to let go of past traumas, I'm told. Let go of past traumas. Now, that isn't an easy thing to do. It really isn't. But if you can do that, if you can find out where your past traumas are, because sometimes we carry things around not realizing exactly what it is, and you block it out, so maybe you need to really examine why you maybe react to certain things or why you do things in a certain way. So here we go. Your card, my love, is, here we go, is the four of Four of Wands. This is about some long-term relationship or a marriage or even one to come. So that would be a celebration rather than a breakup, really. So if you are in a marriage and it's not going well, it may mean it just needs time to work things through. But it looks interesting. Concentrate on that area, it says. Long-term relationships or marriage. Okay, so continuing. So in no particular order, okay, we're going with Candice Scarlett Martin. Hi there, Candice. I hope you're well. So what comes through for Candice this evening? Maybe something amazing, yeah? Quick shuffle here. Here we go. Right, so we've got the crystal ball right here. All right. This is Wagar, so I think a more intense one. So we've got your lucky number, which is 3. 3 is the Holy Trinity. Means you've got protection, via the Holy Trinity, and you've also got good fortune threefold. So you get some good fortune, you get something wonderful happen, but then it'll be 3 times what you expect. All right, now here we go. There's something written. Right, now the answer is no. Okay, no. Whatever question it was you were asking, the answer is no. So, perhaps it's not the time to do certain projects or not the time to be moving ahead with something. Okay, but that's not meant in a bad way, right? That's meant to be like, if it sends you like a little warning, if you go ahead with stuff now, probably wouldn't work out in your favor. So that's why it's saying no. Yeah. That meant something there, Candice. Right, so let's see what comes through for you then. And your first card, only card here that we have is, right, the Queen of Wands. For your magnetic, beautiful personality, the element is fire. Right, fire. You've got one foot in this world and one foot in the next. You're generally someone who tends to move forward in situations rather than dwell on them. So that's a good card for you. Okay, so if you find yourself you are doing that, it would be against your nature to do it. So I can see you moving on from difficult things. Leaving that with you, Candice. No particular order again. We've got Dim now, Waters. Nice to see you, dear Deepna. Now let's see what comes through for you. Okay, yes. As I said, I had the headache for a little while this morning, but Friday was a busy day, and I thought, well, let's get through other things and then do the readings now tonight. So yeah, when I woke up, I just couldn't. I was like, oh God, can't do anything. Migraine hits you sometimes. I've been getting them since I was about 5, maybe younger than that. Anyway, let's just see what comes through for you, Daphne. Okay. And we have, right, it's, right, the lucky number is 10. 10 for cleansing of the soul, cleansing of the aura, okay? Cleansing of your energies, okay? I think you're polarized between two things, right? It's like you want to go ahead with a project or go ahead with something important, but you're afraid that it'll go wrong. It's kind of left you polarized. You're not sure if it's the right thing for you, and that's good actually because you're questioning things. But I'm told to say to you, look, go for it. Don't be afraid to say what you've got to say or do what you've got to do. Don't be afraid to do it, all right? Because the only thing putting you off these things is any consequences that might happen. We've got a man coming through here, and I'm trying to see what's written, which is, oh, it's hard to read it. It says, I think it says darling, so it might be your dad coming through, maybe darling daughter, I think that's what it's trying to say. So maybe dad coming through there, or even granddad, okay? Just to keep an eye on things. And in fact, you can even see that number 10 there appearing even more. But just keeping an eye on things for you. So, yeah, you might be afraid to go ahead with a certain project or certain things that you really want to have happen. If you don't go ahead with them, they won't happen. So here's the thing. Don't be afraid to. Just feel the fear and do it anyway. Yeah. So let's see what your card is. Okay, the card this evening we have is the 8 of Wands, which is a good one because you're going to get the good news you've been hoping for. Okay, any day now, the good news you've been waiting for. Okay, all right. So continuing, what we have here for you, the next person then. We've got in no particular order. Okay. We can see here, can you help me with what career path should I choose? Haven't been doing anything for 3 years. Well, that's understandable because COVID came along and ruined everybody's life. So it's really not your fault, is it? You know? Now, maybe you're working for something before that and now that thing doesn't make sense to you anymore. Yeah, well, I'll give you some advice. You may have heard this somewhere before, but the target seeks its arrow. You might have to do some soul searching, find out what's really the thing for you, okay? Now, you can try different things, but one day you're going to get it right, and you'll notice the path will just open up for you. It'll just happen. It'll be like you won't have to spend a long time trying to make it happen because it's in you already, all right? So think about it. What is in you already, right? Think about that carefully, right? Don't try and do something that is something that you'd have no interest in. It's got to be something that you've got to make your whole life about it. It can't be just a half-hearted attempt at something. It's got to be your whole life, right? And you'll find that the road will just open up for you. But if you're just a half-hearted attempt at something, it won't work at all. You'll say, well, I want this, but you don't really want it. Okay, so really think about what you want. Okay, so we want to see what we're getting for you. We've got initials KA and number 6. Okay, so 6 is interesting. 6 is like let go of past traumas and things. Just let go of them. It's a lot easier than you think, but it sounds difficult, doesn't it? Past things that have held you back, chains, people, And we've got someone coming through in spirit, a lovely man there. Okay, and I'm given the name Anton or Anthony. So that could be somebody interesting there. Okay. But yeah, older people as well, a couple of them. But basically, the thing to do is for your career, for anything like that, is remember that the target 60 arrow. What has your life always been about? You know, that's the career path to go for. Okay, so let's see what your card is here. Right, and it is, here we go, we have Ace of Wands. See, I've had this one before, but there is a beacon in the darkness. All right, there is a way forward for you, and Spirit will show that to you. Just allow it to do so. Let it happen, you know. Okay. Next person to read for, I'm going to go for, let me just see. Okay. All right, so here, look, I've got Gerard Dimano. Okay, for some reason drawn to you there. Okay. A reading for your career. Well, let's see what we get for you. Okay. So here we go. Quick shuffle. All right. So here we go. Gerard, right, you're doing something special for your country, as you say. That sounds amazing. Well, I think the way forward is going to be pretty good for you. You've got your lucky number, which is 9 for cosmic perfection. And that's literally not you striving for cosmic perfection, but actually living it. Okay. I mean, I know that you have to do what you want in life, but here's the thing. If you don't want to do something, you're not going to put the effort in, right? So it's the things that you want, as I was explaining before. You've got to follow what's in your heart and do the things that you want to do. Okay. Do what you love, basically, because that's what's written here. Love, do it. You'll never work a day in your life. Right? So, yeah, interesting things are going to be happening around you, but I really feel it's like, yeah, I think you're doing the right things now. And if you're working on something big for your country, it should be quite successful. Something written there, which is, okay, I'm just trying to read that. It says speed, something about being quick. Speed is essential, you know, do it quickly. So let's see, Gerard, what your card is. Okay. And we have the 6 of Cups. So nurture your career moves, but also this is like nurturing a relationship as well, you know. So yeah, make things work for you. Nurture relationships, nurture your career, make it work for you. Only you can do that. Okay, leaving that with you. Okay, so let's see what we get here. We've got, I'm going to go with, let me just see. We've got Rachel Albrighton. Oh, thanks, Rachel. You're very sweet, you know. Yeah. I try to do my best for people, you know. I just try to do it. I mean, it's like the cosmic does everything. I'm just part of the cosmic, you know. That's the thing. It's not about what I say, it's about what the cosmic says, if that makes any sense. So here we go. You've got your lucky number 4, which is a good one. Again, it's good fortune for you. Right, so I'm told that it's time for you now to take that step forward. Don't be afraid to do it. Right, if you've got fear for how the things are going to turn out in the future, that's probably why you haven't taken the step forward. The initial A is there. A could be the start of someone's name, like Alan, Albert, those kinds of names. There we go. The lovely man coming through there. He's got a heart of gold. You know, this is because he loves you, and that's why I got heart of gold. So, you know, that's what I see for you there. He seems to be someone like a dad or a granddad, okay? And he's just watching over you, making sure you're all right. Yeah, not causing any problems. I've got things here which are interesting because there seems to be something in your mind, like a memory that you can't seem to let go of. right? I'm not saying let go of it either. I'm just saying don't let it be something that becomes a problem to you. Yeah. So let's just see what your card is, Rachel. Okay. Let's have a look. What we see is the judgment card there for you. Judgment is like a calling or something that you feel like you need to do. Okay, something very important to you. Okay. So yeah, get working on that. It's like, it's like raising the dead. I don't know if I've explained this card enough times, but basically, raising the dead is raising the people, because we are considered dead by the law. And I know that sounds really weird, but it's true. And raising the dead means raising the people. Interesting. So you might feel some sort of calling to do something. Right, so I've been here a little while, guys. I'm going to have to leave that for now. And I know some of you didn't get your reading, but if you come over to Facebook in just a few minutes, I shall be doing readings on there. So come over there and we'll see what we can do for you. Okay, so take that for now, guys, and have a wonderful evening. I will not be here for the rest of the weekend as I am going to London. But goodbye for now. Bye-bye.